Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm actually right now about to, I think you can hear the Jeep starting a little bit. But I'm actually headed to go get some gas, need to fill up the Jeep, so that's what I'm headed to now. So what are we talking about today, YouTube? Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is one of the reasons why I didn't buy that beast, that $100,000 beast, man, the Jeep Trackhawk. I wanted to talk to you guys on why I decided not to buy. So one of the reasons I decided not to buy the Jeep Trackhawk is because I was when they first announced they were bringing out the Jeep Trackhawk, I was in the process, me and my girl was in the process of trying to figure out if we wanted to buy a home, condo specifically. And of course we did. So around we were thinking about doing that, that's when they started bringing out like little hints for, at the time they were calling it like the Hellcat. And of course, when the allocations and everything came out and it was introduced at the New York Auto Show, I believe that was in, 2017? When it was at the New York Auto Show, of course, it came out as the Trackhawk. Now, when I seen it, yeah, I was disappointed about a few things, on some things they could have done a little bit better. I was disappointed on that it looked just like every other Jeep you see out here, you know. So that was something I was a little disappointed about, but I still loved it. I you know, a lot of people didn't like the yellow Brembos. I actually like the yellow Brembos. Of course, you know, the main thing, that 707 horsepower 6.2 liter Hemi with that supercharger, that's, you know, that's the thing that everybody wants. And you know, you have the versatile all-wheel drive capability as well, so you know, you're sold. I didn't really like the Trackhawk symbol that much. It's grown on me now, but when I first saw it, I didn't like it. It's grown on me now though. But I think they should have, you know, still kept SRT on everything, and they should have put like some type of Hellcat badge in replacement of like that Trackhawk. So I think that's one of the things they could have done. And also on the steering wheel, like on my steering wheel on my Jeep, it has SRT, and on the Trackhawk it just says Jeep. So I feel like they could have done a better job. They could at least put Trackhawk, some type of Trackhawk or some on there, just to make it look a little bit different. That's all I'm saying. So but for the most part, you know, I was still, you know, I still wanted to get it. You know, I was still in the process of trying to get it, or wanting to get it. And then when I finally got those final numbers on what it was gonna be, it's just like, okay, you want to do this or buy a home, do this or buy a home. And you know, buy a home was like main on, I'm 31 now, I've been renting since I was 20, so you know, buying a home is important. Hopefully me and my girl will start a family soon, so I decided to go with a home. And at the same time, you know, thinking about a home and like a car is depreciating, and you know, the, you know, a home, especially where we're buying our home, it's gonna gain a ton of equity. So that's how I made my decision. That's how I went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and buy my home first. You know, all shouts out to everybody who was able to get their Trackhawk and everything like that, but I was, you know, had to play the grown man move and do what was responsible, and that's buy something that's gonna build equity, buy something that you're gonna own. You know, like a car is just a necessity. It's materialistic. I don't care how much we love them, they're a depreciating asset, and it's you know, it's something we really just don't, you know, have to live a normal life, or to live a normal life, great life, whatever. We necessarily don't need them. You know, we can live without them. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's one of the reasons decided not to do it. I wanted to, you know, invest my money into something that's going to be long term, and this property is going to, you know, get me to a level where I can get multiple properties in the future, rental properties and everything like that. So yeah, that's why I decided to do it. You know, it's in all honesty, at the end of the day with everything, I couldn't afford to do both. I couldn't afford to buy a $300,000 home and throw a $100,000 car on top of it. So that's what it is, man. Like, some people are afraid to say they can't afford anything just to keep up with what everybody else is doing, and I'm just not that type of person. You have to, you know, compete with yourself. You can't compete with others. You know, you can't compete with yourself. You can't. It's always going to be somebody out here that has more money than you, that has more assets than you, that owns more property than you, that their savings account is bigger than yours, their retirement is bigger than yours. There's always going to be people out here with more money. So you have to do what's in your lane. You know, you got to stay in your lane with stuff. You can't jump the gun and go into debt trying to impress somebody else, impress your peers and stuff like that. You have to get what you can afford, and that's what I can, you know, that's one of the things I want to tell everybody, man. Get what you can afford. You know, I used to be that person, man. I'll pull up to somebody and something that I knew I couldn't afford, but, you know, and never hate on them. Always look at them like, man, that's something I want one day, and I'm going to get to it. It's going to take some time, but I'm going to get to it. You know, you got to have that same mindset, man, because all these things are doable with hard work. Everything you can accomplish, man, seriously. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, man, I really couldn't afford to do both, so that's why I decided not to go ahead and buy the Trackhawk, you know. And another reason I decided not to buy the Trackhawk is because I feel like that ticket, just like on any car, will eventually go down. That ticket on that car will eventually go down. One of my guys here on YouTube, he was telling me out in his area, I think I don't know if it's on cars.com, Car Gurus, or any of those sites, but he did tell me that there is, I don't know, it's probably not fully loaded. He said this one Trackhawk out in his area was about $79,000, man. You know, so $79,000, you know, they're depreciating already, man. They're definitely depreciating, and you know, and even the ones that are fully loaded, those are gonna continue to depreciate as well. So, you know, sometimes you just have to be patient and just wait to get what you want. When you get it, you know, you can eventually get it for the price that you want to get it for, man. So that's really what I'm waiting for. Once I get fully moved in, so not to get off subject a little bit, but we made the offer on our, we've been looking at condos for the past, I'm gonna say past 6 months consistently. So we finally made the offer on a newly renovated condo in like the Southside Bronzeville area, and they accepted our offer. Place looks amazing. Hopefully everything goes through. We have an inspection on Saturday, so hopefully the inspection goes well. Then after that, we'll be moved in, man. So I'll keep you guys in tune with that. But yeah. So, you know, I just wanted to do the home stuff first, and then, you know, focus on all the cars and all the other stuff later, you know what I mean? So, you know, I just had to do what's important. So, man, thanks to all my subscribers. For anyone who's watching this video, thank you. I appreciate you for watching, subscribing. Like I said, I'm gonna try to put out videos if I can, man, at least every week, every 2 weeks, on different stuff like credit, car buying, just a lot of different topics, man. A lot of different topics I like to, you know, just share with people, share my experiences, man. And I feel like that's what it's all about. It's nothing wrong with giving your peers and also the youth advice, man, for they won't make the same mistakes that you made in life, you know, with finances, and education and all type of things, man. So that's my main goal. Cars, credit, investing. That's really what I'm mainly going to be trying to go over with the knowledge that I do have about those things, and try to pass them along to everyone else, because I feel like in life I really didn't get myself together financially until I was about 27, and I'm 31 right now. Like, I would say 25, 26 I was starting, then 27 I felt like I was actually there. And that took a while. That took a while just because of past bad credit, almost getting evicted when I wasn't doing so well. You know what I mean? Like, so just a lot of stuff, man, that I just want to pass along to everyone, and encourage you to never give up on anything you want to do. And you have to, all the goals that you have, you just really have to execute them. And once you execute those goals, you're going to start to see everything happen for you, man. And I try to let the youth know that all the time, even my peers that are not necessarily where they want to be right now. So, I always try to give positivity to even people I don't know at all, man. I always try to do that. So, hey, once again, thanks for everybody for watching, man. And y'all have a blessed and great day. See you again.